Gran's back gate opened straight onto the heath, and beyond it, the old Waterhouse hunched like a broken knuckle on the land. They said it once breathed for the whole estate, pumping, clanking, coughing water through iron veins. By my time, it was all ribs and rot, bricks scabbed with moss, a black slate roof like a cracked jaw, windows punched out by generations of daredevils. No doors anymore, just a mouth. Mama always said, "Don't fool around there." Then she'd go quiet, her eyes sliding away, remembering. It was a blistering day, school holidays, and we were feral with boredom. The older boys, Henry, Ben, and Adam, decided to take us blackberry picking, partly to shut us up, partly because they weren't scared of anything, or pretended not to be. We knew the rules: stay close, do as told, no wandering. At the fence, a lifted me through the gap, then heaved my little wheelchair after me. The chair scraped wood, squealed a note that made birds explode from the hedges. We were laughing, buckets swinging, arguing about whose Gran made the best pie. Ours, obviously. H began telling one of his stories, half to spook us, half because we begged for it. B chimed in like they were scoring a film. But when the Waterhouse came into view, every voice died. Even the older boys shut up. The air changed, thinner, like the heath was holding its breath. We squeezed through the second fence, the one that separated the bracken from the blackberry fields. The meadow kissed our clothes with rust. Someone muttered, "Keep your heads down." We did, because everyone knew the legend. In the early 60s, a gang of local bank robbers botched a job, left a 19-year-old clerk dead and 5 others torn with bullets. One of the gang died in the crossfire, another crawled away somewhere, bleeding. The nastiest one didn't die, not right away. They supposedly took shelter in the Waterhouse when it was still new, a perfect pocket of shadow. 6 months later, they found 3 bodies inside, rotting into the pump house floor. No one could agree how they died, only that the water tasted metallic that winter. After that, people heard things. Hairy shapes slipping over pipes, a reek like drowned weeds, and something older. Whispers in the brickwork. By the late 70s, rough sleepers who bedded down near the Waterhouse started dying off for no reason anyone could pin to paper. So folks stopped going near it. That afternoon, we pretended we didn't see it. We pretended the air wasn't colder there. We pretended the shadows weren't watching. We worked the hedges hard. The blackberries were fat from heat, the kind that burst with a sound you can feel in your teeth. A stream ran at the far side, cool enough to sting. We washed juice off our hands, then painted it right back on our tongues. For a while it was just summer, buckets filling, bees grumbling, the slap of water, the clink of enamel pails. Then I smelled it, not the sweet rot of fruit, something colder, green and aged and river wet. I didn't say anything, nobody did, but we lifted our heads like a school of fish. From the Waterhouse direction, something scraped iron across stone, once, twice, a slow, try the hinge kind of scrape. I put a hand on my shoulder and said, "Time to head back." We turned, the light had gone the color of old honey. Across the field, the Waterhouse watched with its whole black windows. As we neared the second fence, B went pale. "Did you see that?" He whispered, "Left window." We all looked. Nothing, just broken teeth of glass catching sunset. "Move," H said, calm voice, not calm eyes. We passed the buckets through the gap, one by one. I lifted me again. My wheels bumped earth, then something else, a ripple in the ground like a buried pipe shivering. Behind us, from inside the Waterhouse, no wind, no bird song, came a wet cough of air, like a pump priming after years of silence. "Don't look back," H said. So of course we looked back. There, in the black mouth, where a door should be, stood a shape too tall for a man, shoulders wrong, fur snagged with wire. Its head turned, not like a head, but like a hook, pivoting. Slow, deliberate. The smell hit us, then riverweed, rust, the sick sweetness of something soaked too long. In my chair, I felt the ground tick tick tick, like pressure rising in old pipes beneath the heath. I grabbed my handles and pushed. The boys formed a loose shield around us, buckets knocking knees, berries bleeding down wrists. The Waterhouse coughed again, and a low moan rolled out, braided with the second voice. Then a third, like a chorus, trying to learn the same word. We broke into the path behind Gran's garden, and the sound followed, not louder, just closer, like it had found the exact line our fear took. Gran was waiting in the yard, hands on hips, scolding ready on her tongue. But when she saw our faces, the scold died. "What have you brought back?" she asked. And she didn't mean the fruit. We listened. Nothing.